Hi, this is mbaez from Emerald Sky, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about 5 strategies to use social media to grow your e-commerce business. So let's get to it. Strategy number 1, choose 1 to 2 social media platforms. Now, it's very easy to get overwhelmed with so many social media platforms out there. There can be Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, but you don't need to be posting on everything. Otherwise, you'd be burning out and running out of things to say, etc. So the best way is to choose only 1 to 2 social medias. For me, I really like YouTube, as you can see, and I also like Facebook and Instagram, which work together, so it's perfect because one posts to the other. So in a sense, it's one social media, and then I also share it on LinkedIn. But it's mostly just sharing what I posted onto Facebook and Instagram, so it's quite easy. But if you were to round it up, it's still around 2 social medias. And why do I say that? Because you have to think about the content, you have to think about what the description is, about the image, if the image will say something, about the hashtags, everything. So by focusing on only 1 to 2 social medias where you do this work for, and then share on others if you have them, it makes it much easier for you to learn it and for you to get accustomed to it and for you to be able to master what you should be doing. Also, you'll be able to give more attention and effort if you're consistently using only 1 or 2 social medias. And then this goes to strategy number 2, is schedule, post, and be consistent. So I'm guilty of this also. I like to use YouTube a lot, but I still need to be more consistent. And in the case of social media, YouTube is a social media as well, is that you need to always have a schedule and always have things in advance. I recently watched a video from Pat Flynn. He's an excellent podcast YouTuber. He gives a lot of tips. And he explained that, and this works for any type of social media, that you need to have everything in advance, which is really helping me as well. Having what you're going to be talking about, if it's a video, if you're going to have guests, or if you're going to be speaking about a certain subject that's in the media right now or current event, and always try to have at least 20 things in advance already. That way you don't have to spend so much time thinking about, oh, what is the next post going to be about? Or, oh, I already marketed this one and I'm already thinking about the next one. And it's not going to let you market it well. Like, for example, you put a great post or a great blog, etc., and you put it on your social media. You try to put it everywhere, and you're already wasting time in a sense of what the next topic is going to be because you don't have it done in advance. So you're going to have to market it and then quickly be like, okay, let's scramble. What should we talk about? What are the best details on a current event that happened, etc. So by having things in advance, then you can have, in a sense, peace of mind to be able to fully just market your posts, fully just market what you're talking about, and messaging and connecting with the people that are commenting, that are sending you DMs, for example, on Instagram, and really grow your audience while you have this engine that's working in the background for you. So that's the idea. And then a parenthesis between 1 and my second point is that you need to make it a social media that will sell your product effectively in whatever it is you're doing. For example, Instagram is really good with putting products on there, the pictures. You can use videos, and it's you can make it really nice. You can work with stories to show your product. You can put information to go to your website. There's also Instagram shopping, which lets you sell directly on Instagram. TikTok, for example, you can do a lot of videos they can even get 20,000 views at one time, but then you have to learn how to use their system, and usually you have to follow the video trends, like all those dances and all those memes that they do. So me personally, I like Instagram, and Facebook is really good too. It's going mostly for on older generations now, but if it's something that you think it would be good for that type of demographic, then Facebook is really good. And then with point number 2 is, if you schedule posts correctly, you will gain buzz little by little, just constantly just posting and always checking how it's going, answering, and just keep going consistently. You're going to be increasing your sales. And then in the topic of sales, strategy number 3 is targeted ads. So you can post, of course, and it goes to a large audience, but if you want to go even bigger, then you would use targeted ads. And it doesn't have to break the bank. In fact, with Instagram posts, you can quickly click on boost, which is on the bottom right, normally a button, and you can choose the demographic, the radius, what cities, etc. And it'll get you a much larger audience. And it gives you statistics of who, how many clicks, where, what did they do, which makes it very easy. And also, as I mentioned, TikTok, you can do ads, and Facebook is really good too. There's even a way to make it work with Facebook and Instagram at the same time, since Meta now owns both of them. Again, it depends on what type of product you're selling and what is your demographic. So you have to find where your potential customers are hanging out. And that's where you want to do your posting and your ads. Then strategy number 4 is work with influencers. That's a great way to put your product out there very quickly. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pay them. A lot of the times, big companies, what they do is they'll send an email to an influencer that has similar products or that has a similar style or speaks about the same type of things as you, and send an email and say, hey, I have a great product. It does this, this, and that, has these benefits. I think your followers will love it. And we want to send it to you, offer it to you for free, if you can please do a review on it. And most of the time, unless you're trying to get somebody like, I don't know, Kim Kardashian or something, they're not going to charge you a lot. Or if you're very lucky, they'll just simply say, yeah, for sure, don't just send it to me. And then all these people will see your product. Of course, you need to be careful to do it correctly, do it with the right person who's speaking about the same topics, that has the same type of audience, because just by getting an influencer, and I've tried that too, where I just like, oh, well, they have a ton of followers, and then we put a video and a lot of people watch it, but it doesn't do much because that wasn't the right audience. So you need to make sure it's an audience that you're almost 90% sure if they see this product, they're gonna love it. For example, one of our clients, Organic Truth, they sell a product that is an organic alternative to fertilizers. You spray it on plants. We were able to find an influencer that happened to do organic desserts and that used organic ingredients. So, of course, it has to do with organic vegetables and plants. And it was perfect. We sent it to her. A lot of people saw it. They all commented, and we got sales thanks to that video that she put out as a review of the product. So it definitely works. You just have to find the right person. And then strategy number 5 is check your analytics constantly. This is the most important part of the strategies, because even if everything is working, if you're not checking the analytics, you don't know what's doing the best. You don't know who is the group that loves it the most. You don't know where they're from, and you lose on opportunities on bettering your strategy, campaign, and ads, especially if you see that posts are not resonating. You can see that in the analytics. It can be whatever, Instagram, Facebook, it doesn't matter, YouTube. You can see, oh, this video is getting so many views, and it's coming from this city, it's coming from these keywords, and they are all liking this specific subject that we're speaking at this point. So guess what? You can make another video that hones on all those specific things. Say, like, we're going to talk about that subject to these people using these keywords. And then of course the next video is going to do better than the last one, because you saw the analytics, you put the effort to grab all the things that you saw that were the best, and then you created content for those people. So of course you're going to be generating sales if you keep optimizing and optimizing and optimizing, and giving your customers what they want, showcasing your product in a way that they like, and giving them the information about your product in a way that is interesting, gives value, and makes them feel that you are a trustworthy company. So there you have it. Those are the 5 strategies to use social media to grow your e-commerce business. If you liked the video, please give it a like so that it helps us with the algorithm. And let me know in the comments if you have other strategies that weren't spoken in this video that are helping you to grow your business on social media for your e-commerce business. And I look forward to speaking with you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.